Hi, I'm Ron. I'm at the MVP Summit 2010, and I'm here with Ben Schorr, and we are going to talk about. Ben Schorr is the CEO of Roland Schorr and Tower.
That's
Do I
right.
have that right?
You do.
And you are a professional consultancy based in Hawaii.
That's right.
Yes. Welcome to our lovely weather.
Thank you very much. Very much at home.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to talk. I was hoping we could talk about a couple books that you recently worked on.
Okay.
You did Lawyer's Guide to Outlook 2007,
Right.
and you did Lawyer's Guide to Word 2007. And I thought that was kind of interesting. You're tailoring this technology for a specific audience. Can you tell us a little bit about those projects?
Sure. Lawyers are huge users of Microsoft Office, obviously, and in many cases, they've come up through the law track and not the technology track, and so they're most of the time very rudimentary users. They're not getting the most out of all the features that they could be.
Right.
And they're also sometimes intimidated by the mainstream books. And so the American Bar Association thought it would be good for us to write books that are tailored a little bit more towards them, use their terminology, and that they might feel a little less threatened by and would be more comfortable for them. So that was our approach. We tried to write it, and anybody could read the books. I mean, Outlook for an accountant is not that much different than Outlook for a lawyer. But we tried to use the right words and terminology to make the lawyers more comfortable with it.
Were there specific problems that lawyers were having with these applications, or was it more tailoring the scenarios to those users?
It's more tailoring the scenarios. Although one of the lawyers are big pack rats when it comes to email. So one of the big issues is email management. They get a lot of email and they don't know what to do with it. And so in the Outlook book, we spend a lot of time talking about email management and folders and archiving and message retention and policies and things like that. And then in the Word book, we spend a lot of time talking about styles and things like that because they do a lot of documents that have to be very specifically formatted, and in many cases they're not that comfortable with how to do styles or indirect formatting.
So you must have been a kind of a superhero to them. Coming in, or I guess, have you had any feedback from your readers? Or?
Yeah, they seem to like it.
Yeah.
And we write it. I try to write it with a very casual style, not too stiff. So that they hopefully enjoy it.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of looking at, you have one of your chapters that you can download, and I checked that out, and it was great. It was a great book.
Thank you.
Well, appreciate you taking the time to talk to us.
My pleasure. Thanks.
All right.